Good morning, Chem 1010 students. We have a pretty typical week. This is week 12. You'll see the news item right here once I get finished with it. There is an eclipse event happening on campus today, Monday, April 8th. If you get a chance to check it out, hopefully you saw the news item about it and made arrangements if that was something you were interested in. I'm going to jump over here to the content. All right, again, this weekly updates is where this will go once I'm finished making it. We are down here in chapter 6 now. Hopefully you wrapped up that second chapter exam and you're ready to begin chapter 6. That exam too was due last night. Chapter 6 is energy from combustion. We are building on a lot of the stuff that we've done all semester long. This is sort of the last chapter that we come to where we're building on everything we've done all semester long. As we move into chapter 7 next week, it's going to shift a little bit. Next week is focusing on nuclear energy, but we are building. So this is chapter 6. Again, a brief description as you click into it. Typical submodules with your content, one click for each section, including some material about it as well as some additional videos if you're interested. There is our chapter 6 homework and quizzes. Those are due on April 12th. April 12th is Friday, so chapter 6 material at Connect is due Friday evening. Please pay attention to these due dates. We have 2 experiments this week. They are due Sunday night. So our experiments and reflection paper for chapter 6 are due Sunday night. Hopefully you wrapped up the experiments and the reflection paper for last week. And so this week we have an experiment on organic chemistry, goes hand in hand with the material in chapter 6. And then we've also got an experiment about affecting the rate of reaction. Rates of reaction are also something that is talked about in chapter 6. All right. You do need some materials for this second experiment, so you might want to look at this early. You do need some Alka-Seltzer tablets or generic equivalents is fine. And so you might want to look at that early. All right. After our experiments, we do have one reflection paper due on Sunday as well about hydraulic fracturing. Hopefully, you'll take a look at this early again. And if you haven't done this in the past, I've commented on it. You do want to make sure that your reflection paper, the definition of a reflection paper is you are reflecting on yourself. So reflect on yourself and make sure that a portion of your paper is talking about your position on hydraulic fracturing. So make it personal. This is not just a research paper. Make it personal. There are a couple of non-graded activities that may help you as you're practicing the material. These are totally optional. So that is your material. If we go back to the calendar, let me come back to the calendar in the weekly updates. Here, it's here at the top. And so this is the week of April 8th. On Friday, you have your chapter 6 due. On Sunday, this is the Sunday column, you have your experiments and 2 experiments this week and your reflection paper due. As we look ahead to next week, there are no due dates. You are working on chapter 7 to be finished with that early the following week. You're working on your last experiment and reflection paper to be done early the next week. And then wrapping up your exam 3 over a limited number of chapters, and then preparing for your final exam. Your final exam will open after this exam, and you can go back and look at exams afterwards. Sometimes there's a little bit of a delay in it opening right after the due date, and you want to look at your old exams as you prepare for that final exam that is due May 1st on Wednesday. So keep that final due date in mind. Y'all have a good day.